Alright, just left Snoqualmie Pass. I think I'm pretty much at the pass. So kind of got a razor edge view right here on two sides. A little bit straight down here. But it is gorgeous, and I have heard great things from all the southbounders and locals about going into this section, so it's starting off pretty nice. And I got a good day, probably in the 80s. A little wind, not smoky, not cold and rainy as it was the last day I was hiking. Yeah, and very nice scenery. So started about 1 o'clock today. I might get 15 miles or so in today. I'm about 250 or so miles away from the Canadian border. And then I have, I think, like a 40-mile trek to get out of the wilderness off the PCT, as COVID is making it a little different exit strategy this year. So then back to Portland, and I'll flip around and go south. Yeah, and should be able to get through Oregon. It's 400 miles of relatively easy hiking from what I've heard. Hopefully can do that in under a month. Yeah, legs are feeling pretty good. Oh man, the air is so clean up here. One other little thing of interest. Lady at the hotel said she could hold my bear spray and fuel for me for a couple days, and then when I came back, that lady was not there anymore, and there was a meaner clerk there who said if I hadn't shipped the box there, you know, she didn't know where to find it, where this other lady would have put it, and essentially was unwilling to look or work with me really at all to try to locate it. I mean, it had to be somewhere behind the desk in one of those rooms. She just didn't really care and was like, "Oh, see ya." Okay, great. So lost my bear spray and my fuel. You know, it's like $50, which sucks. I've not had the best luck with mailing and that sort of stuff. I lost my bounce box at one time that had $100 headphones, among another number of other things, probably $200 worth of gear, because I sent it to a place that, you know, was in the Dixie fire, and they just put it in a bear box to allow people to go pick it up, and I couldn't go get it, so it's just sitting in a bear box in a fire now. Yeah. So, I guess kind of small potatoes compared to like getting injured or getting stuck in a fire or falling down a cliff or something like that. So I guess, you know, all things considered, if that's the worst thing that happens to me on the trail, that's, you know, it could be worse. All right, I will leave it there, trying to shorten up the videos a little bit just because running out of space on my phone. In fact, I have run out of space on my phone. Now I'm deleting stuff, but it is on YouTube. All right, see you later.